everybody doing? This is your host for the most, Akib Jaleel, and today I have someone very special with me, and that is Chris Jason! What do you mean, who am I?
What's this?
This is the podcast thing we were...
Am I getting paid for this?
Not today.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
So anyway guys, welcome. This is Chris Jason. My name is Akib Jaleel and we are here to talk about music and a lot of other things. So Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like I was supposed to read out a complete list of your achievements, but I completely forgot how to do that. So you work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So who have you worked with?
So yeah, worked with quite a number of music directors. So some of them happen to be Hip Hop Tamla, Darbuka Siva, then
6.5 hours later.
Sean Roldan.
3 days later.
I mean, this year I started playing for A.R. Rahman. Played on Carter Velede, played on Such in a Billion Dreams, and then played on the background score for Maxwell.
Can the audience out there just keep clapping? We have an audience, okay? Look at that guy. That guy's name is Rahul.
Hi Rahul.
Rahul is fun. Chris, me and you have been friends for a while now.
Oh yeah.
Like, friends is a very strong word. Like, we knew each other long ago.
Yeah.
But how do you remember when we first met?
Can you believe I met this guy in engineering college?
I also can't believe. What is engineer? I'm doing comedy.
I know, I'm doing music. That's another comedy.
Exactly. I think we're one of the few people. No, I'm very sure. Like, everybody in the world has done this now. Like, all Indians at least. They did engineering and they're like, this is stupid.
I know, but mostly they become photographers. Huh?
If you want to watch Chris doing comedy, don't. How did this begin? How did this start?
Well, back when I was 9 years old, I actually had a dream that I was on a stage, I had long hair and I was playing a guitar.
Acha.
I'm serious, dude.
How? How does this work?
I don't know, and the weird part about that was I had absolutely no music background, no one in my family actually played any music. I mean, yeah, I had an uncle who was in the church choir, but he tried to pick up chicks, so...
Okay, so that seems like such a glamorous beginning, dude.
Yeah.
And then, how engineering? How did engineering happen?
Well, I got good marks in computer science. And I became a computer science engineer at KCG College of Technology. NBA accredited.
Dude, I don't get it. Like, you had a dream. Okay, let's go frame by frame of your dream. How did it start? Tell me the starting of the dream.
Well, see, it's been a while since I had the dream, but so I remember there being a stage.
Okay, there's a stage.
I remember it was completely dark.
Darkness.
Except for spotlights on various places in the stage.
Huh.
And I was standing under one of the spotlights. And I had a guitar. And I had long hair.
Kids, if you really believe in your dreams, it happens.
It can happen. Yeah.
But see, like, you see the problem, right? I'm having with this story. The trajectory is just weird.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, before you got into engineering, what were you doing? Or what were you mainly into?
So yeah, I wasn't school, but then I was doing a lot of I was doing all these Trinity College examinations back then.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once I got into college, I started working as a music teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was actually working.
Which year was this?
This was probably in 2013.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so in 2013 I was teaching music classes for
Again,
people. Yeah.
Trajectory. Have you heard of this proverb, bro? If you can't do teach, like, that is what has happened here.
Yeah, but a lot of musicians at some point in their life have resorted to teaching.
Yeah, but like that was like after like years of being on stage and cocaine.
Yeah.
You thought you were like you skipped all of that. You're like no.
Yeah.
By the way, guys. One of the cleanest guys I know. Okay, you're still clean, no?
Yeah.
He's still clean. Drugs are bad, kids.
See, yeah, they-
Except weed. Weed is fucking amazing. No, drugs are bad. But actually, that's a question that I have for you. Like, whenever we think about musicians and artists and things like that,
Okay.
a couple of things that you really know is that most musicians are like into substance abuse. How come yours wasn't like that?
One, I'm a Christian, I still go to church and everything. And
Christianity rocks.
yes, it is.
I feel like I've been like weirdly converted now.
When you're working in music and if you're working at a professional level, they kind of really appreciate it if you're not, if you're being like I know people who do who do take alcohol and drugs and all that, but most people tend to be very responsible with the way they
like when there is supposed to be music to be played or
when there's music to be played or rehearsal, they take it as seriously as possible. So when they party, they party.
When they play with it.
Yeah, and people who tend to partake in substance abuses don't really don't always get called back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's also that risk.
Okay.
And yeah, since I'm in environments where time is of the essence, like I'm in a recording studio, they need the track done by tonight, and they probably booked it only for like 3 or 4 hours for the acoustic guitar recording or whatever. Yeah, in times like that, I can't really go there like high or stoned or whatever.
Makes sense. It's very strange to me, at least, because a lot of my friends, like my environment is sort of filled with people who do occasionally partake in substances. I feel like you're also in a similar environment where people must be partaking in substances, right?
In some cases, yes, like some people, I have a feeling I've been approached once or twice maybe, and people probably looked at me and then realized, okay, probably this guy doesn't really have the drugs we're looking for.
I would totally come up to you and be like, with that hair, okay, I'm sorry. I would totally come up to you and be like, bro.
Recently, one guy passed me a cigarette or something, and I was like, bro, take some. I was like, no, I don't smoke. He was like, you're a guitarist. Like, how is that connected to anything?
Do you see why I blink?
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stereotyping.
Yeah, but see guys, it's okay. You can break stereotypes, even if you look like this. Finished engineering.
Yeah.
You finished engineering. What was the next
What
step?
was the next step? Okay. So yeah, after that, so while I was in engineering, I made it a point to try and make sure I did as much work as I could.
Okay.
And I made it a point to. I did get a lot of recordings which I've never been paid for, but actually, especially when you're starting out, it's a really good idea to take all that because people are bound to call the person who's there, rather than even take the effort to search for someone through YouTube or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, YouTube fame is great and all, but finally, in the end, if you want to get into the big leagues and you work in the film industry or the music industry or work with serious musicians, you got to be the guy who's there actually doing stuff. So I figured that was like a really important thing, and a lot of musician friends of mine gave me that advice.
That's great. So who was the person that like mentored you throughout all of this?
One really big influence I'd like to mention is Mr. Keba Jeremiah.
Keba Jeremiah!
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, play for him, bro. Like a nice riff.
Can't touch him.
Wow.
No, so...
Hammer time.
I got that reference.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, nobody in the audience is like, what is hammer? What is time?
Yeah.
Wow, so Keba was your like inspiration throughout all? You do look like Keba now that I think about it.
Yeah, like I managed to get in a lot of sessions because they needed a budget Keba song. No, that.
Keba's out there thinking like, Sale! Like, who do you think you are, eh? So like, why was Keba such a huge inspiration for you?
Well, I did tell you that big dream about me having long hair and everything. And then, so I when I changed churches when I was young, and I changed to the church where he was playing.
Okay.
And he was also playing a lot of Christian events and so many other things, so many other programs around the city. And I saw him with long hair, with a guitar spotlight on him, and I was like, wow, okay, it's possible. So,
Like, how old were you when you saw Keba first?
I'm guessing around 14 or 15.
Wow, that was pretty long ago. How
Yeah.
old is Keba?
I'm not sure he'll be okay with it. So, Keba's a big influence. Another influence is Napier Naveen.
Okay.
Naveen is an incredible bass player. He studied in Berkeley, and now he's coming here, and he's playing literally everywhere. And he's one thing I've learned from him is to be extremely free with your knowledge. Like I'm pretty sure he knows more than a lot of musicians out there, but he tells everyone, he discusses all sorts of music with everyone, and teaches people. If he finds that people don't know a certain thing, he takes the time out to teach.
That's great.
Yeah. Like there have been times when he's called me over the phone to clear a doubt I've had.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lovely shout out Napier Naveen Kumar. If you want to catch him, you can catch him live somewhere. I will really think of coming for your music shows now. By the way, I have never been to a single music show.
Yeah, I
of
know.
his. I'm sorry. Anyway, this laptop was always here. It's not a weird cut. We don't understand continuity in this show. I will wear a different shirt if I want to. Fuck you. Okay, since Chris Jason's like boasting and stuff, before like off camera, I was like, bro, any song, anytime, anywhere. Why are you showing that face, liar? He's Judas. I'm kidding. No, I know him to be like a really good musician, so I think he can do this, like knock this out of the park. So we're gonna play a small game now. I don't have a name for this game, but I will call it Chris Jason hears music and then plays it back to Akim.
So revolutionary.
No? It's like they know it, it's there. The game works like this. I play some music and he listens to it. He gets 10 seconds. After he listens to it for 10 seconds, he has to replicate it on the guitar. That's the whole game. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? Chris Jason.
Light up.
Hey. Light up. Okay, we will start off. You know what? Let's start off with a simplistic type of song. Okay?
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I.
That's 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Chris Jason trying to replicate Dirty Moonshine Kid Casino. Everybody. You know what, bro? Let's amp it up now. Let's amp it up. Let's try something weirder.
Okay.
I don't know how you figured it out. I must be an idiot. I was like, this game will be like, he's just like, I'll do anything, bro. Fuck you.
Drop you like a needle, 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 drop you like a needle.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Okay, Chris Jason is now going to replicate D-Lax Drop You Like. Where is that other weird ass song? Let's try that weird ass song. Okay. So this is Nyan Cat that Chris Jason is going to try and replicate.
Okay, so it should go something like. Like that?
Yeah, sort of like this is obviously sped up. Like if I speed that up, I guess that's how you would play it. Okay, let's try something weirder. How about okay. We'll try this.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, wait for it. This is just weird.
I mean, all I can do is. And then
Failed. Chris Jason failed to replicate the sound. I'm sorry, that was mean.
That's okay.
That was very mean of me. But that's cool. That's the end of the game. I don't know if the audience was playing along, but so if you are a guitarist,
You are way.
what's a lot of fun, okay, for me.
Not for me.
You was just like, what are these songs? But thank you for playing that game. Okay.
I get points.
Yeah, sure. You get 10,556 minus 10,546.
10 points.
Yes! That's a fuck all game. I feel bad for playing that game now. But okay, let's keep talking, man. So other than Keba Naveen, who else did you?
Are you looking at international?
It's up to you. Like who do you look up to?
So yeah, there are quite a lot of musicians out there who are doing like really insane things right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you're looking at the musicians I'm looking up to at the moment, there are some really cool bands out there, really cool musicians. Like for example, there's one guy called Jacob Collier. You should check him out. Jacob Collier is like insane, I think, and he's really pushing the limits of music at the moment with weird concepts like negative harmony and microtonal music and all that.
I'll look that up.
So yeah, so basically it's like he's using the notes in between C and C sharp.
Oh,
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I totally know what he means. You're talking to someone who is tone deaf, okay? Like, did you hear my music collection just now? It's terrible.
There are quite a lot of influences at the moment. I mean, you have people like Jacob Collier, you have Noah, you have Adam Neely, who's a music YouTuber you should check out, and Matthias Osato. And yeah, they're always the old favorites. Like Guthrie Gavan has been a big influence, and you have so many blues musicians like John Mayer, Joe Bonamassa.
I got one name now.
Yeah.
I heard John Mayer. I know John Mayer.
So John Mayer, yeah, he's still touring, man, and he's like 40.
Fuck, man. So, do you think age plays a huge role in a musician's life?
So in terms of technical ability, not always, because musicians who are like really able to outplay the older generation, but they tend to lack the musical maturity that the older generation has.
Do you feel like you're more of a classicist then?
As in
like you tend to like go like way before, like generations wise. I feel like you're looking way back instead of like contemporary.
I think it's a good idea to keep in touch with the contemporary side also, which is it's very important to do that, because the best music is the music that's a product of its times.
Wow.
So
that's a quote. That's a fucking quote. I'll just steal it from now. Hello, my name is Motivation. Do you think you are funny? If you are funny, you can come for all these open mics that is happening every day. Every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday. If you think you are funny, come on. Just do it! So, we're still talking with Chris.
Yeah, we totally didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, this is continuity shots are still there. So, Chris, I've come to realize that you like memes. Is this true?
No,
You don't like memes?
not particularly.
But you keep posting memes.
I just post the ones I think are funny. And at the rate of memes that are coming out, I don't post that much.
Fine. He loves memes.
Such a downer answer, no?
Yeah, it's such a downer answer. You're an asshole. Fucking say it correctly.
Meme life is the dream life.
So, let's see how your meme game is. We're going to play a game called Complete the Meme.
Complete them.
So, what is this downer attitude? Okay, this is your first meme.
Okay.
So, he said, a guy is putting milk on his cereal and said, oh fuck, yes, getting my cereal on. Motherfucking milk on that shit. And then like a little drop of milk is supposed to go down. Like what meme face should be there in the end?
I think it's a FU meme face, and then on the side there's a table dripping with so much milk.
You are very good. Oh, wow. That's the first one he's got it right. That was not bad at all.
Hey, not bad. I know.
Okay, this is your second one. So it says, so now onto my presentation. He clicks on and there's some.
I think you just put this to trigger people who would watch this.
What is this? It's a meme, that's all it is.
Fair
So
enough.
what do you think the final meme face will be?
Again, the FU meme face.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, I mean.
You sure?
Yeah.
No! You're wrong, it's the podcast. You got it wrong.
Damn.
Okay, it's fine. But you got the first one, which is pretty good. Okay. The third meme.
If you don't study, you shall not pass.
Wow!
It's the one
This
where.
is so easy.
Yeah. Is this the one where Gandalf says, you cannot enter the shadow of Mordor?
Yeah, wow. You
What?
said you don't know.
What?
Sorry, and you're the one who said you didn't know any LOTR. Play the next meme. Okay.
Age is just a number.
Let's think about this. It's clever.
Okay, I know Dwight.
Yeah. So, what do you think we would say?
Uh,
Age is just a number. So we'll also have a timer on the side of this. So
Okay. So you'd say something like falls. Age is the number of years you spend rotating around the sun.
that I'll give you one thing. That was pretty close. It's just age is a word.
Oh,
Well, that was pretty close, right?
little Dwight.
Yeah, very little to
I know.
Okay. This is to piss off your.
Hey, this we share among our Christian friends also. Need an arc?
Who shared this?
My Christian friends share to me. Need an arc? I know a guy.
Hey! Oh wow! I felt like I was very smart there. I was like, Christian don't share this. Damn it. Okay.
We have a page called Memes for Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
I will destroy America.
What do you think this means?
Lol.
Do you want to try another go? Like, lo.
I don't know. Let's go with lol.
I'm sorry. That's just a because you know Trump is.
I thought this was a pre-Trump meme.
No, it's not a pre-Trump meme. That's why Obama's laughing.
I mean, you were showing like Rage comics and all. Rage comics expired a while back.
Okay, this is a little difficult. This is from Despicable Me. Sugar is sweet, lemons are tart. I love you more than a dash fart.
Then a deadly fart.
A deadly fart.
Yeah.
You want to go guess something else other than a deadly fart? Because that's a lame guess.
And a smelly fart.
It's a little kid. Look at the little kid. Look at her eyes. What do you think she'll want the most?
Then a squeaky fart.
I feel like that's all you know about fart. I'm sorry, it's unicorn fart.
How is it?
Because look at her cute little face.
How am I supposed to get unicorn from her?
Look at that pretty face. Face is so pretty. It's like, oh, so cute.
அதுக்கும் இதுக்கு என்னடா சம்பந்தம்?
எனக்கே தெரியாது boss. Okay, I doubt you'll get this one. I can just give you a little bit of a hint for this one.
Okay, give me that little bit.
The little hint is he's a psychologist. He's a very well-known psychologist.
Freud?
Think, not
Carl
Freud.
Jung?
Huh?
Carl Jung?
Yeah, but
Karl Marx?
no, you're right, Carl Jung.
Okay.
But like, so what do you think would the joke be here?
I want to be young and free. Like young and free.
That is not bad. That is not bad. It's forever young.
Oh, like the song Forever Young.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I put this guy. thought about that. I don't know that song.
Did you make this meme?
Of course not. I'm not that smart.
Okay.
Okay, this is. I don't know if you'll get this. Matthew Macon. I can't say this fellow's name. Do you know how to say it?
McConaughey.
Oh. You also don't know, no?
I went further. Because it's always right.
Wow. This goes, alright. But I would give you that point. That's a good point. Okay, this is your last one. This is very difficult. I doubt you'll get this.
What's the context of this image?
She's looking at someone and saying, oh, her. Like, she's like, oh, that girl.
But I like the smile on her face, so I think it's something like a very, oh, her. She makes me proud. Such a high achieving student. And let me enjoy the exploits of this high achieving student as I sip my wine glass. Enjoy at this high achieving student. Oh, her.
No. The answer is, oh, her. He's a cock-chugging tattercut. That's what it is.
Can I go now?
No, my favorite part is, oh. It was so funny to me. Called a rule of three, guys. Like, listen.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
idiot. Now look there and say these lines.
No.
Okay. So, congratulations.
I don't feel like I want anything.
No, you want something, guys. Chris Jason won a pillow. Here you go. It's a pillow.
Thanks.
You won that pillow. Do you want to make a speech for the pillow that you won just now?
It's not even like firm, dude. I mean,
Okay, man. So, guys, the fucking around segments are over now.
Thank God.
Fuck that. So, I also knew that you taught for a while.
Yeah.
And we were speaking before, and you came up with this very interesting thing about like how music is very easily accessible now. But
Okay.
because of that, there is an issue.
Okay, so the thing is, at least pop music right now has become much easier to play, much easier to make, and the cost of beginner studio equipment and all that is starting to slowly go down, and you're getting good affordable equipment now, and a lot of home studios have come up, and a lot of things have and therefore the good part is more people are making music.
Mm-hmm.
But the sad part is more people who haven't really put in the time to properly learn music are making it now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so the quality of music is starting to slightly decline.
Oh, is it simply because more people are doing these things, or like they take 4 chords, 5 chords?
Yeah, so they just
big
simplify. They take simple songs, they tend to simplify it even further, make covers of them, and
So, like, do you feel like because there are a lot more cover bands happening now, like I see a ton of cover bands.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm seeing that like original compositions, at least here, in the Western classical type music, they don't really do own composition. Is that a particular reason for it?
See, the thing is, a lot of cover bands are formed because cover bands are what the people want. Kinda like how you want to listen to and enjoy songs that you know.
Yeah.
And that's why you call a cover band.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you know the songs of say a more popular band like say Scrat or Junkyard Groove or whatever, you will definitely want to call Scrat so that they can perform their songs. But a lot of times the crowd just wants songs that they know. And I don't mind that because there are quite a number of good cover bands and good pop singers out there who can really do justice to these songs and make them feel much better, more energetic, more happening than the original. But I'm not a big fan of say cover culture where people post simplified covers on YouTube and maybe don't pay as much attention to the audio, pay a lot of attention to the video though, make sure
It's like nice to watch.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just like this video, which you should totally watch.
Yeah, plug.
I feel like you're having more of a technical issue than it being an accessible issue for you.
See, music is accessible, which is a good thing. But if people just stop at that and then say, okay, fine, now we can make music. Now we can make music. Now we have to focus on selling out. We have to focus on being reached by as many people as possible. And that's when we have a problem. That's when music stagnates. Yeah. But if they think, okay, let's put it out. Let's also keep working. Let's also keep getting better. Keep trying to improve. Keep trying to raise our standards. Then the music as a whole will start coming up. And
Okay.
And I think that's something that people should actually
work towards.
Work towards.
Makes sense.
It's just a culture of saying, okay, I know 3 chords. Now let me focus on making videos and reaching people.
Oh, okay. I can see the problem. This is a lot like just because you can play a song, because you can get covered.
Just like probably if say your second or third open mic set gets more laughs than usual, you think, yeah, cool, that's the best I can do.
Yeah.
And then make only those jokes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
See, comedy and music are linked, guys. That's basically any form of arts at this point. We as comedians have had problems where, because of musicians being upon first, we have this problem.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's a problem. I completely agree with it.
Not a problem. Yeah.
I'm guessing you've done a lot of variety acts, right?
I've done quite a few variety acts. I mean, where we had to perform along with other dance performances or comedians or and they've been pretty interesting.
Have you worked with a comedian?
Yeah, I think this is the point where I should plug in my band.
Wow, I didn't even know this.
You might know that I'm with a band called Vowal Brothers.
Vowal Brothers!
Oh yeah. So yeah, Vowal Brothers is basically a band with me and a friend of mine called Anirudh Vijay. And together we are working on we're working on covers, and we are working on trying to make interesting versions of covers. So like for example, we did one cover of this song called Va Machane from a movie called Iruthi Sutru, where so the song was pretty much a very electric guitar, drums, percussion sort of thing. And we sort of tried converting it to an acoustic guitar and had a beatbox around it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So, and we try to make the video a little funny and a little silly, and we're trying to make our videos more funny so that it can reach more people.
So he's using humor. I wish we could talk in length, and I think we should.
Okay.
Because this is a very nice conversation to keep talking about, but we don't have much time left. So
damn. Okay.
you also have to leave, and I also have to eat.
Yeah.
I would like you to leave.
Right.
Fine. I just have one last question. I just have one last question before we go. Do you have anything to tell anyone here who are watching you about being a musician, about being an artist? Anything that you would like to tell them? Something that will help them grow?
Okay, so one important thing I've learned is that music is not just a means of getting famous or getting people to like you or getting appreciated or even respected. Music is just something that adds value to people's lives, and just by virtue of being a musician and learning to be a musician, you become a better person and you make other people's lives better. So take it up as a good responsibility and have fun with it.
Okay. Thank you so much, man. I had a blast shooting with you. So if you would like to follow the Vowal Brothers, is there any way to follow the Vowal Brothers?
Yeah, we are on Facebook and we are on Instagram. So appropriately we are named the Vowal Brothers. So go check us out. Also, you can probably follow me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Tumblr, though I don't even post there.
So
just do it.
Why not? So what's the Instagram and Facebook thing?
So my Facebook is Chris Jason. Yeah, you can probably follow me, send me a message, and maybe I'll accept your friend request. And on Instagram and maybe even Twitter, I only post when I want to live tweet a movie and irritate people. On Twitter and Instagram, I'm Chris the Jason.
Chris the Jason.
Yeah, ChristThejason.
So you know where to follow him. If you would like to follow me, you can follow my Facebook page, Faith in Podcast. If you're already watching this YouTube video, you know what you should do. You should hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
If you're not hitting the subscribe button, why not? What do you do?
Yeah,
Chris Jason, Chris Jason.
I mean,
tell them that.
yeah, I know he's been offending all Christians for like about an hour now, but I think you should still, give him a chance. I mean, if Jesus didn't give you a chance, you'll be in hell.
So like, share and subscribe so that I don't go to hell. But okay, roll the outro. Hey, church goers. Did you like that?